Oh, oh, what shall nothing but the blood of Jesus. What can make me whole again? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Oh, precious is the flow that makes me white as snow. Found I know nothing but the blood of Jesus. Rage.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So I want to take a minute just to welcome all of you all this evening to our second Songs at Sunset. It's an opportunity, hopefully, just for folks to gather together and enjoy some time. A little bit louder, okay. All right, now you can hear. I'm breathing on the microphone, good. So I want to thank Barry Dean and his friends who are here tonight. They're going to be providing our Songs at Sunset. So deeply grateful. Thank you.
Well, a lot of you probably were expecting to see Joe Pouliot, and he's not here tonight, so he had a health issue come up, so he asked if I'd fill in, and I called these two incredible, talented young people, and they're here to help. Jordan and Jonathan will be singing this evening, and we're songwriters in town, so this isn't really a cocktail hour kind of thing. It's more of a songwriter round, and so we write them and then we sing them to you. And so I'll go first here. This song I wrote with two friends of mine, and it was cut by Tim McGraw. And, it goes like this. Diamond rings, no bars too. One's for queens and one's for fools. One's the future and one's the past. One's forever and one won't last. And it ain't like midnight cigarettes. It ain't like water gone whiskey and coke. I guess some things just don't mix like a hope. Like me and you. Diamond rings and no bars. The wrongs and rights and the highs and lows. I love yous and I told you so. The last few miles to wherever's home. Another morning waking up alone. And it ain't like midnight cigarettes. It ain't like watered down whiskey and coke. Well, I guess some things just don't mix like your home, like me and you. Diamond rings and no bars too. And it ain't like midnight cigarette smoke. It ain't like watered down whiskey and coke. Well, I guess some things just don't mix like your home, like me and you. Diamond rings and no bars too. Jordan Shellhart is here, and we're very excited. She's a new artist, and you've been being an artist for so young. When did you make your first record?
I was 14.
14. Wow.
That was a long time ago, though.
My son is.
Really?
He needs to get busy. Okay, we're excited to have you here. Thanks for being here.
Oh, I'm happy to be here. Beautiful day. Lovely to be around human beings again. Jonathan asked me to sing this song, so if you don't like it, blame him.
Listen, if you don't like it, leave. No, I mean it.
Outside there's a rusty pickup parked beneath the shed. Mockingbirds nest on the tailpipe. Empty feet sag in the bed. They took away my keys. saying I'm too old to try. It's like they're trying to bury me while I'm still alive. I always wanted a son, I always wanted woodshed, I always wanted to ride on an open range, learn how to fly a plane, but I guess even pictures we never take, memories we never make, still fade. I never did all I wanted to do, but I always wanted to. They talk like I can't hear, and they have to change my sheet. They're getting tired and angry, 'cause I won't accept defeat. Uncle Frank lived to be 100. Hell, I'm only 95. I am raising no white flag while I'm still alive. I always wanted a son, I always wanted a woodshed, I always wanted to ride on an open range, learn how to fly a plane, but I guess even pictures we never take, memories we never make, still fade. I never did all I wanted to do, but I always wanted to. Mama showed up this morning, floating right above that chair. She smiled the sweetest smile, and she hovered in the air. And then fever stole her from me. I was 27, she was 25. Never dreamed I'd see that angel again while I'm still alive. I always wanted a son, I always wanted a woodshed, I always wanted to ride on an open range, learn how to fly a plane, but I guess even pictures we never take, memories we never make, still fade. I never did all I wanted to do, but I always wanted to. I never did all I wanted to do, but I always wanted to. Thank you. You guys are so far away.
What's up, guys? My name's Jonathan Hutcherson. I'm also super glad to be here. This is awesome. See people out here and enjoying this weather. It's a good day to do this for sure. Thanks for letting me be here. Thank you, Barry, for letting me do this. I'm gonna sing a song that I'll be putting out soon called "Love Takes Time," and I wrote this with Josh, my friend Josh Jenkins, and that's kind of one of those songs that we started talking and just kind of it wrote itself. But I'm excited about this one. I love this song. Preacher on the corner says the kingdom's coming. Say a prayer and you'll get ready. TV selling that young forever call 800, put your credit card in. Oh, we all belong. I wanna be the cool kid, know the cool song. Yeah, we got something to prove. Putting miles on the trail, looking for the truth. But love takes time, and time takes working it out all night till the sun comes up. Gotta go through the storm to get to the shine light. Takes living in love, takes time, alright. Saw a picture hanging on the wall. Grandpa, 4 tours, rank on his sleeve. Blood, sweat, and tears all 99 years. He said, to get to the goal, you gotta go. Love takes time. takes working it out all night till the sun comes up. Gotta go through the storm to get to the shining light. Takes and love, takes time and love, takes grace for grace. Don't taste that great when you think you're always right. Gotta go through the thorns to get to the wine light. Takes and love, takes time. Alright, alright, yeah, alright. Oh, yeah, I wanna belong. I wanna be the cool kid, know the cool songs. Yeah, we got something to prove. Put miles on tread, looking for the truth. Yeah, takes time, takes working it out all night till the sun comes up. Gotta go through the storm to get to the shining light. Takes love, it's gonna take some time. Yeah, yeah. Life takes money and money can't buy more. What you wish you had at the end of your life. Playing catch with the kid, drinking a beer with a friend, kissing your whole world one more time. Alright. Hey guys.
This song I wrote with Tennille Towns. Tennille has some family here, maybe. And Luke Laird. And so I'll do a version of this, but hers is the definitive one. But this, she came in and had the whole first thought of it. You know, she said, I think I want to write a song called this. And she had these first couple of lines, and we were off to the races, you know. She's won a Juno. Was that last night? Yeah, she won a Juno, a Canadian Music Award. I drive home the same way, 2 left turns off the interstate. She's always standing at the stoplight on 18th Street. She could be a Sarah, she could be an Emily, an Olivia, maybe a Cassidy with shaky hands on a cardboard sign, and she's looking at me. Bet she was somebody's best friend back when she was somebody's sister. Counting change at the lemonade stand. Probably somebody's high school first kiss. Dancing in the gym with the kids all talking about someday plan. Now the light will turn green and I'll hand her a couple dollars. And I wonder if she got lost or they forgot her. But she's somebody's daughter. Somebody's daughter. Did she give up wondering where the cars all go? Did she even tell that I don't know what to say? So I just nod my head and wait. No one's gonna ask what she wants to be or why we're both stuck here at the mercy of geography and whether it shines or rains. But bet she was somebody's best friend, laughing back when she was somebody's sister. Counting change at the lemonade stand. Probably somebody's high school first kiss. Dancing in the gym with the kids all talking about Sunday plans. And I'll turn green and I'll hand her a couple dollars. Wonder how she will, no one called her. But she's somebody's daughter. Somebody's daughter. Well, I don't know the reasons why I'm the one who's driving by, and she's the one on the corner of 18th Street. Bet she was somebody's best friend, laughing back when she was somebody's sister. Counting change at the lemonade stand. Probably somebody's high school first kiss. Dancing in the gym with the kids all making those Sunday plans. And the light will turn green and I'll hand her a couple dollars. And I wonder how she felt, and no one called her. But she's somebody's daughter. She's somebody's daughter. We're obtaining a pick. Right now, Jordan is obtaining. She's licensed to use this pick. I want you to know that, too. She has the proper certification.
I don't know if I do.
It takes a lot.
You have to go through some paperwork at least.
Yeah, at least.
Thank y'all for letting us do this. It's an honor to be here.
It is.
And I know a few people here, and but they've asked that I not identify them. And, so we won't do that. But we're honored to be here. And I'm so grateful these two incredibly talented artists agreed to do this. And Shayna and our team set it all up. So it's a thrill. Okay, Jordan, I've tried to buy a little time for you to warm the pick up.
The pick is ready.
What are you going to sing for us? How did this happen?
I think I'm gonna sing a song that I've never sung for a crowd before because
So brave.
it just feels like the kind of day where you do that. So this is a song that I wrote about 2020 because it was a year. I remember.
Some of us have been through 2020 with you. We know 2020.
Yeah. If you guys have heard of it. I wish I could sing my heart out. I'd write a song from the bottom of it. Let my voice carry it away and drop it somewhere out in space. I wish I could sing my heart out in my chest. Maybe then I wouldn't get beaten up by every beat. So hard to breathe, like a knife cutting right through me. Make it stop until I can feel. It breaks, but it's worse than that. I can't shake it, I'm stuck with it, and I leave it in your hands if I knew how. I wish I could sing my heart out. Set it down and get some sleep. It's all too much, it's all too much, it's all too red and raw in my blood. And I wish I could sing my heart out in my chest. Maybe then I wouldn't get beaten up by every beat. So hard to breathe, like a knife cutting right through me. Make it stop until I can't feel. It breaks, but it's worse than that. I can't shake it, I'm stuck with it, and I leave it in your hands if I knew how to sing my heart out. I told you it was yours, but it's never felt so mine before, and I give it away again. Cross it and hope to live to see another day of that kind of bliss. Why didn't you take it out of my chest? Maybe then I wouldn't get beaten up by every beat. So hard to breathe, like a knife cutting right through me. Make it stop until I can't feel. It breaks, but it's worse than that. I can't shake it, I'm stuck with it, and I leave it in your hands if I knew how. I would leave it in your hands if I knew how. I wish I could sing my heart out. Drive it somewhere down the road. If there are better days ahead, I'd let it live out those instead. If I could only sing my heart out, my heart out.
This is this next song I'm going to sing is called Young. This will be my first song I ever put out. Well, no, I put a song out a couple years ago, but I had a lot shorter hair and no facial hair as well. So this will be a totally different experience for everyone. It's new for me too.
Facial hair really changes the game about releasing music.
It does sound different. No, someone told me they listened to like one of my songs and they were like, "Man, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know if this is a good thing, but you sound like totally different." I was like, "Well, I was 16, so you know, some grace for that." Next to church, a lot of grace for that. But this is called Young, and it's coming out. Actually, I think I have a date, July 16th. So y'all can go find it. Write it down, all the things. Cherry, cocaine, sunny, ice, church parking lot, Lord. Oh wow! Come on! Excellent. This is meant. We were meant for this.
Right.
That's funny. I didn't
out
know
there
that.
has Sonic Eyes.
Oh my goodness! Who has Sonic Eyes? Raise your cup. You got it. Cooking, oh, here's one. Cherry, cooking, sunny, ice. St. Henry's parking lot, getting lost in the woods. You, me, and the streetlight buzz. We know where to go, so we part just because. My hands on you and your hands on me. Every touch is a timeless. Feels just like we're 17. Feels good to feel like the whole world's waiting on the tip of my tongue. When I kiss you in the dark to the moon, find sun. Never felt that way when I'm holding someone. Like we're always gonna be young. Singing a song at the top of my lungs. Got a couple beers and I'm staring at one. Watching time unwind right here in front of us. Like we're always gonna be young. Always gonna be young, always gonna be young. Just let the winches make our plans up in the air. We don't care where we land. We'll always take the long way home. Every road, every ride. Baby, tonight the whole world's waiting on the tip of my tongue. When I kiss you in the dark till the moon finds sun. Never felt that way when I'm holding someone. Like we're always gonna be young. Singing that song at the top of our lungs. Got a couple big stars and I'm staring at one. Watching time right here in front of us. Like we're always gonna be young. Always gonna be young. Always gonna be young. Ooh. Got my hands on you and your hands on me. And St. Henry's. Trying to rhyme there. Close. Yeah, feels good to feel like the whole world's waiting on the tip of my tongue. Kiss you in the dark till the moon finds sun. Never felt that way when I hold someone. I'm always gonna be you. Singing that song at the top of our lungs. A couple big stars and I'm staring at one. Watching two, one right here in front of us. I'm always gonna be young. 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 Thank you guys. St. Henry's. I will never forget that. I promise you that. That's awesome.
This song, I played this song a long time. I wrote this with Thomas Rhett and Luke Laird. We were in Texas. Thomas was opening for Brantley Gilbert, who was opening for Toby Keith. And so he got like a one dressing room in the back bowels, you know. And so the three of us were riding. It was 107 that day. That's what I remember about that, you know. People my size, we noticed the heat. It's very dangerous for us to be out in that. And so we wrote 3 songs back there. But this song was written literally because we were talking about what to write. And he said, you know, let's talk about what everybody wants. And I said, okay, TR, what do you think everybody wants? He goes, probably a ski boat. And I got to be honest with you, even my top 10, that was not even on my list. And so I said, well, we're definitely putting that in the song. And so we wrote this song. Now, he didn't put it on a record, but Steve Mokler did. And I don't know if you've heard Steve Mokler. He's a wonderful artist. And so this is this little song I just thought. Everybody wants a house on the hill. Everybody wants a ski boat. Everybody wants a big promotion at the end of the year. Everybody wants a swimming pool and a big backyard. A little more vacation and a brand new car. I'd be fine watching you watch the sun go down with your head on my chest and a blanket on the ground. Everybody wants to chase a rainbow and find a pot of gold. Hoping there's a suitcase full of money. All I want is you, honey. All I want is you, honey. It'd be pretty cool if I could buy you anything you wanted. If we won the lottery, no, I wouldn't know. We all want something that we lost back. Wish we could make a few changes to the past. But when I'm with you, baby, I'm only thinking one thing. That I'd be fine watching you watch the sun go down. With your head on my chest and a blanket on the ground. Everybody wants to chase a rainbow and find the pot of gold. And there's a suitcase full of money. All I want is you, honey. All I want is you, honey. If I had one more time to make you smile, that's what I do. I'm betting it all, girl, I can prove it to you. And I'd be fine watching you watch the sun go down. Your head on my chest and a blanket on the ground. Everybody wants to chase a rainbow and find the pot of gold. But there's a suitcase full of money. All I want is you, honey. All I want is you, honey.
I'm glad that Barry has so many joyful, happy songs because I don't. So, Jonathan also asked me to sing this song. I don't really know what to say about it, but it's old.
I cried the first time I heard it.
This is such a great movie. Yeah.
I don't know.
This is a great song.
Thank you. Losing my innocence was not how I pictured it. You tasted like cigarettes, but what I did not expect was late that next afternoon. After pacing around my room, after not a word from you, my whole world just came unglued. And 5 days later, the phone still hasn't rang. I'm staying busy just to stay sane. I know there's nothing I could say to you to make you understand or give a damn. But maybe someday you'll have a daughter. Maybe someday you're gonna watch her going out on a date, little blush on her face, looking back as she eyes and shuts the car door. And maybe one day she'll be crying. She won't want to tell you why. You'll think back to this, hope that's not it. Maybe then it'll hit you harder. Maybe someday you'll have a daughter. I hate that I gave away what wasn't even yours to take. 'Cause for all that it meant to me, now it only means a mistake. You treated it like I let you borrow $20 and you pick up the tab the next time we caught up. But the first time only happens one time, and you didn't care about mine. But maybe someday you'll have a daughter. Maybe someday you're gonna watch her going out on a date, little blush on her face, looking back as she waves and shuts the car door. And maybe one day she'll be crying. She won't wanna tell you why. You'll think back to this, hope that's not it. Maybe then it'll hit you harder. When you're feeling some pain, watching her feel hers. When you're crossing your fingers that he's not who you were. When you want to scream at the sight of those tears on her cheeks. Maybe then you'll remember me. If you ever have a daughter, if you ever have a daughter, you'll think back to this, hope that's not it. Maybe then it'll hit you harder. Maybe someday you'll have a daughter. Maybe someday you'll have a daughter.
Yeah, the first time I heard that, I was, I think, in the car with Shanna. Right, Shanna, was I with you? I think she was playing that, and I remember just looking right the whole time because I didn't want her to see me just bawl, and I was just looking at the window. I was like, wow, I'm learning some things. This next song I have is it's called "Speak of the Angel." This is another one I'm gonna put out, and I wrote this one with Josh Kerr, my buddy Josh Kerr, Josh Jenkins, a lot of Joshes, Josh Jenkins, and Mark Trussell. We were at this writers camp thing, and someone started playing this, and it was a fun thing. But this will probably come out in August, so hope y'all like it. Yeah, baby, I had a dream. It's crazy, it's in front of me. I don't know if I deserve your lips, your eyes, your slow goodbyes. It's so nice, oh my. Speak of the angel, watch her walking through that door. Hell of a halo, like her feet ain't even touching the floor. Yeah, she got me falling, just to fall a little more. Speak of the angel, she's the one that I've been praying for. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, sugar, strawberry sweet, love and everything in between. I don't know if I deserve your lips, your eyes, your head on my chest tonight. Oh my. Speak of the angel, watch her walking through that door. Halo, like her feet ain't even touching the floor. Yeah, she got me falling just a little more. Speak of the angel, she's the one that I've been praying for. Thank you, Lord. Thank
It's just showing off, man. Just play that one again. That was really popular.
You do that little riff next time.
That was awesome. I wrote this with Natalie Hemby, who's a great writer here in town, and John Party. And then he put it out, and I can't sing it like him. I mean, he's like country Elvis or something. So this is just like if his accountant sang this song to you, this is what it would sound like. Same old dial, same old end of the work week train. Bartender knows my name, but I don't mind. Well, she picks them up strong. She serves them up right, and here I go again. I'm drinking one, I'm drinking two. I've got my heartache medication, a strong dedication to getting over you. Turn me loose on that hardwood jukebox, lost in neon time. My heartache medication, well, it suits me fine. Now I'm drinking enough to get you off of my mind. And my heartache medication. Another girl, another dance to a country song. Turning me on. Here's to a good time and halfway feeling alright. And here I go again. I'm drinking one, I'm drinking two. I've got my heartache medication, a strong dedication to getting over you. Turn me loose on that hardwood jukebox, lost in me on time. My heartache medication really suits me fine, and I'm drinking it up to get you off of my mind. My heartache medication. Single drink and doubles, teardrops turning into bubbles. Yeah, a little later on, I'll probably find me some trouble. Here I go again, I'm drinking one, I'm drinking two. I've got my heartache medication, a strong dedication to getting over you. Turn me loose on that hardwood jukebox, lost in neon time. My heartache medication really suits me fine. I'm drinking it up to get you off of my mind. I got my heartache medication. We were supposed to have the #1 party the day of the tornado in Nashville, so we postponed it for 2 weeks. We thought that was the big event for March, and it turned out it was not. So.
Have y'all ever had your party?
No, but we were still happy about it. You know, we're still okay.
Take the #1.
He's got the name Party, so he is happy all the time. So, yeah, he's partying all the time. Okay, Jordan, tell us, what are you going to sing for us now? What
I'm gonna sing. This is another new song, and I know everything I play sounds like a ballad, but just imagine that it's not, because it's not supposed to be. Imagine it with drums and cool people on it. I got a text from her. She's still Miss Miller in my phone. She's called a couple times too. You're in my prayers, honey. Have you been getting on? Of course, she doesn't mention you. I don't know what you told her. I don't know what she knows. Once sling, she made dinner and I just never showed. Tell your mother I'm fine. Tell her I moved on with my life. I don't know if she's worried about me or that you're a bad guy, but tell your mother I'm fine. I've been working late, I took up running in the park and I painted my walls Alice blue. Will you add that to your story? Will you leave out the ugly parts? And will you look her in the eye when you do? She probably thinks we grew apart, and so do your friends, I bet. And it's not up to me to break it to any of them. So tell your mother I'm fine. Tell her I moved on with my life. I don't know if she's worried about me or that you're a bad guy, but tell your mother I'm fine. Tell your mother I'm fine. I'll leave it up to you to replay. Paint some pretty picture how we're better off when we tried. And I'm fine. And I'm fine. And I'm fine.
John, where did you write the next song you're about to sing?
So I actually wrote this one with Jordan.
Oh,
This is
I
good.
see you ganging up on
We wrote
got
it
to.
in our respective living rooms
Yep.
via
Via
Zoom.
Zoom. Via Zoom. Thanks to COVID, the song is alive. But this one's called "Till He Calls Me Home," and I think the goal would be if we could get Vince Gill on here somehow. That's the dream. That would be the dream. I got a man crush.
Anybody knows him?
Yeah, if anybody knows, I bet one of y'all knows him out here. Well, that's true. No. We'll talk about it. Well, okay. Well, we'll talk later.
I'm sure I haven't heard it, but I'm sure he would like to. Very nice.
We'll just
Just
tell him.
when I first was coming to town, so I was in my 30s when I started trying to be a songwriter, and I would fly back and forth and come ride or drive from Kansas, and so early on I got to go to one of those Bluebird shows that Amy and Vince does to raise money for a live hospice, and I couldn't believe I got to go there, and he got there early, and he went around and thanked everybody for supporting a live hospice. And he sat down at the Bluebird and sang. And I called my wife that night. I said, "You know why he's famous?" And she said, "Why?" I said, "He's better than everybody else. Absolutely better than everybody else. He really is. I mean, he's just with a mic like this. And one time he played my guitar, and then I had no excuses.
So if it's that one, I might need to play with it.
It was just vaporized. My guitar was like, I'm never going to be let anyone
You didn't
else
touch it
play
after that.
You're right.
Took napkins, just walked it off.
You just keep it.
Yeah, just keep it. I don't want it.
Something's wrong with it. So. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail you. So tell us about this song you wrote.
Yeah, I mean, no. So that's my man crush. That's basically what it is. I think my mom might have introduced me. She introduced me a lot of the stuff she loved growing up. So I just kind of jumped in that and loved it. But anywho, this one's called "Till He Calls Me Home," and we wrote it together also with Chris August, good buddy Chris August, and I love this one. Not every man gets a woman like you, and not every prayer gets an answer. When God gives you an angel with eyes that blue, there ain't no way you can take it for granted. Till he calls me home, I'm gonna love you with every beat in my heart, every breath in my lungs. I want you to know whenever I hold you, you are as close to heaven I go. He calls me home. Nobody's perfect, well, except maybe you. And since you came along, there's been a change in me. Oh, so I'm gonna try to be the man you see. 'Cause me through your eyes is who I was meant to be. Till he calls me home, I'm gonna live with every beat of my heart, every breath in my lungs. I want you to know whenever I hold you, you are as close to heaven I go. Till he calls me home. I don't know why, but I know I got more than I deserve. Now I know why you put me here on earth. Till he calls me home, I'm gonna love you with every beat of my heart, every breath in my lungs. I want you to know whenever I hold you, you are as close to heaven I go. He calls me home. You are the only heaven I know. Till he calls me home.
I'll try this song. I wrote this with Luke Laird and Lori McKenna, two good friends of mine. When we wrote Diamond Rings, we thought we were going to get it. We were trying to get a George Strait cut. I guess everybody's trying to get a George Strait cut. And they said he kind of liked it, but then he didn't cut it. So we assumed it was personal. But then Tim McGraw cut it, and it all worked out great. But then we were getting ready to write, and we were talking, and Lori McKenna had said, "I want to write a song called God and Country Music," and so Luke Laird said, "That sounds like George Strait." And I have this picture that I used to keep in my writing room. Now it's in my office at home, but it's Johnny Cash and Billy Graham, arm in arm. And I always said that made good country music if you had, Saturday night and Sunday connected somehow, which we do here, I see. But I haven't sung this in a long time, so I'll give it a whirl here, but it won't sound as good as George Strait. But George Strait did cut it, and we were thrilled. And he sang it on the ACM, so we all went out to the show just so we could be together, all of us and our spouses, and just watch it happen. Because, in my case, it only took, 50-some years to have that happen. So. God and country music, like whiskey and a prayer. like Johnny Cash's arm around Billy Graham. God and country music, they both never really change. You can find them when you need them, where you stand. There's always a lost and a found, darkness in the eyes of the light. And it's still living in those small towns, in some church or back road, honky tonk tonight. It's a dance between the sin and the salvation. Come hell or high water, two things worth saving. God, country music. God, country music. There's God and country music, both show you the truth. Seen the low of the valley, the high of the mountains too. Folded hands and guitar strings, and jukebox preachers, angels sings, and they call you like they knew you. Between the hell and hallelujah, there's always lost and the found, darkness in the eyes of the light. And it's still living in those small towns, in some church or back road, honky tonk tonight. It's a dance between the sin and the salvation. Come hell or high water, two things worth saving. God, country music. God, country music. There's always a lost and the found, darkness in the eyes of the light. It's still living in those small towns, in some church or back road, honky tonk tonight. It's a dance between the sin and the salvation. Come hell or high water, two things worth saving. God, country music. God, country music.
Is that better? No. Hold on. Is that better? My dad got him for that. That's better, right? Alright. Tell them all about it. Well, I started making a little, recordings of my songs, a project or whatever you call it. And it sort of all started with this song, which is appropriate because this is a song about, the first chapter of my life, and is going to be the first chapter of my artistry. Anyway, this is called Near Death Experience. She told herself it's what she wanted. Must have been late July, early August. She looked up the number and called it. Didn't tell no one, they just try and stop it. She drove all the way to the clinic downtown. And she either got bread or chickened out. I had a near-death experience before I was born. I made it out by the skin of my teeth and a break in the storm. She said she was sure I'd be better off, 'cause I needed things she just couldn't provide. But here I am against whatever odds, speculating why she changed her mind. Maybe it was her, maybe it was God. All I know is I'm glad to be alive. My life hasn't been perfect. She cries sometimes, says you don't deserve this. And I know it hurts us both when I'm hurting. But she made a choice and neither one of us would reverse it. I had a near-death experience before I was born. I made it out by the skin of my teeth and a break in the storm. She said she was sure I'd be better off, 'cause I needed things she just couldn't provide. But here I am against whatever odds, speculating why she changed her mind. Maybe it was her, maybe it was God. All I know is I'm glad to be alive, and that choice wasn't mine. But I can tell you what I'd want, 'cause a hard life or no life ain't really a choice at all. I had a near-death experience before I was born.
Now, when will your record come out?
It's a great question, Barry.
We don't know.
We don't.
We don't know. That song, wow. Wow, that's incredible. I can't write a check by myself, I don't think. Check was how we used to pay for things.
Yeah, I don't. What is that? No,
It's
I
like
have
a
no clue.
card. It works like those cards, but you have to write down stuff. In cursive, another thing you might want to know about.
You know
You
they
don't
quit.
swear. It's not swearing. It's different.
Oh,
Cursing.
oh, cursing.
Okay.
I thought you said. Well, that's what I thought you said.
Right. No, you couldn't curse while you did it.
They don't teach kids to write in cursive anymore.
I don't know.
They don't, apparently.
I mean, we sure cursed in cursive.
Right. You can do that.
You can do that.
Don't do it anymore, though. It's all capital letters now.
Do they teach it? What is the ruling? At St.
Oh,
Henry's
good
and
job,
Oak
guys.
Grove,
Really?
they do teach.
The only school.
There it is.
Yeah, woo!
End of that.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Way to go. We appreciate that. Make a note of that, son. Yeah, sorry. That's not fair. Okay, John. That song, the first time I heard it, and this time also, but the first time just leveled me. I mean, I needed to lie down. It was so. And then I saw the video you created, and my goodness, I'm not actually being. I'm just being truthful.
Well, that means.
Okay, Jonathan, they're real excited. They want you to sing another song. And is it okay if Jonathan does this and we'll do one more before we call it? Is that okay? If not, we can stop right after Jonathan. But we can go another.
No, let's stop.
I know one more song, and I think they do too. So yeah, good.
What if it was just complete opposite response? Like they were just like politely No, that's great. That's a good night.
That's what would have happened if you guys weren't here. That's exactly.
Yeah, whatever.
I've had that experience. That exact experience.
Like someone, that would have been better actually.
Done enough.
Someone comes up, just for speaking for the crowd. If you could leave now, that'd be good.
Anytime.
Well, I'm gonna sing another one. Obviously, this one's called "Sky Without Stars." I'm also gonna put this one out too. Yeah, and I wrote this one with Heather Morgan and Gordy Sampson, and I love this one. This one's Heather. Heather actually brought this idea, and I came in with something totally different. And I love Heather. Heather's like my song mama, is what I call her. She's just awesome. She's the sweetest thing. And she came in, and she was like, well, I got this, I was in the library the other day, and I was just kind of looking through some books, and this kind of phrase stood out to me. Like, what if we wrote a song like this? And it's just like sky with no stars or sky without stars. And I was like, it sounds beautiful. Like, let's go. I was like, absolutely. And we were like, yeah. And so we said yes to it, and we wrote it. And it's one of my favorites. So this one come out in August as well.
They're having trade talk right now. They're doing secret music business talk. She's asking if Heather sang on it, because Heather's a great singer. He said, yeah. And so,
Yeah,
but I don't know anything cool to ask.
Yeah, her voice. What?
Did you record that digitally?
We did it. Yeah, it was on checks.
Excellent.
Sterling play drums.
Awesome checks.
I cursed.
Some loops.
Some loops, some apple loops, some beet loops, splice. I need to get serious while I do this though. Truth is, I still love you, even though we're not together. But you still got my keys, I still got your records, but I don't listen to them, no. I just see us dancing to them slow. Feels like something's missing all the time. Living without you is like a sky without stars. Kentucky, no bourbon, streets without cross. Sunday, no sermon, Lord, sunsets don't bang with the same kind of color. It's like spring without rain. Cali, no sunshine, no, it ain't been the same. Without you by my side, still missing a part that fills a hole in my heart. Oh, living without you is like looking at the sky without stars. Oh, baby, when you're here, I'm better by a mile. You still drive me crazy like I used to drive you wild. If you found somebody new, no, I don't wanna know. Yeah, I'm still holding out hope. Living without you is like a sky without stars. Kentucky, no bourbon, streets without cars. Sunday, no sermon, Lord, sunsets don't bang with the same kind of colors. Anymore. It's like spring without rain. Cali, no sunshine, Lord, it ain't been the same. Without you by my side, still missing a part that fills a hole in my heart. Living without you, like looking at the sky without stars. Oh, my whole world went dark. Whole world went dark. It's like spring without rain. Cali, no sunshine, Lord, it ain't been the same. Without you by my side, still missing the part that fills does these little ooh things too. Without you, like looking at the sky without stars. Thank you, guys.
That was beautiful. It was elegant. This is pretty dumb. This song was written with my friends Natalie and Luke, and there are many versions now. I've been told of how we wrote this, but what I recall is actually the way it went down was that Natalie and Luke had written a song called Fine Tune that Miranda Lambert recorded, and it was about it was fine tune. It was like romance. That's it. Yeah, like if you were going to take an auto garage and use that as your analogy for love. And so it's a unique song. And so she came walking into our writing room. Luke and I were writing in room 8 at Universal. And we were writing there because we were the newer guys. And so that had been a storage room that we had just pushed the things out of the way and vacuumed. And so we could write in there. And which is to say I had pushed the things around and vacuumed because that's not really Luke's gifts, and it's not his love language
at all.
So she walked in, she shuts the door, and she goes, she switched companies, and then she goes, that guy at the old company, he was trying to call me and said, hey, congratulations, I guess Miranda cut a song of yours. What's it called? Pontoon. True story. And so Luke and I heard the Redneck Angels, and we were just looking at each other can it be? But she was just telling us a story, and I know she said more things, but I stopped. I can't multitask. So I started searching pontoon songs, and there were no songs. How? The 90s had happened already, but there were no songs about pontoon boats, and so she was not sure about this whole thing. But Luke is very persuasive. That is his gift. And so he starts playing this little riff on me, cool. And he's like, come on, what would you say? Come on. And she says the first line of the song, and then we put a couple more lines together, and maybe one line of the chorus, and then she was like, I'm just so upset, I got to do this, and I got to do this. And that was really the right. She had to leave and do some other stuff. And 7 months later, it was right at Luke's birthday, I found a gift that was not really great. It was like a joke gift, a novelty gift. And I said, you should come over and we'll give it to him together. And she got there. She was about to have a baby, 2 weeks away from having Sammy Joe. And so she comes in, it's hot. And we give him the gift. He laughs. And then I say, hey, while we're here, let's finish that song. And so we did. And I played it for Dirk Spendley. And he was offended that they had taken his time. He's a nice guy, but I understand. They played it for Kix Brooks. He sent us a beautiful card about how hard he laughed when he heard it. I won't record it, but I thought it was really funny. True story. And then it went into the song protection program at Universal, and it was there for a long time. And then Beth Laird started her little company, and Luke and I went over there, followed her over there. And her first pitch meeting to her first song, she played the song, and it was my first #1 song. So this is this silly song about a boat that I have a really strong affinity to. So anyway, I don't know if you've heard this song or not, but if you have, there's a line at the end that says motorboat, that you are certainly welcome. If you can do cursive, you can certainly do that. So back that hitch up into the water, untie all the cables and rope, step onto the AstroTurf, get yourself a koozie, let's go. Who said anything about skiing? Floating is all I want to do. You can climb the ladder, just don't rock the boat while I barbecue. On a pontoon, making waves and catching rays upon the roof. Jumping off the back, don't act like you don't want to. Party in slow motion, just out here in the open. Reticent about these motorboats. Reach your hand out into the cooler. Don't drink it if the mountains are blue. Try to keep it steady as you recline on your black inner tube. On a pontoon, making waves, catching waves upon the roof. Jumping off the back, don't act like you don't want to. Party in slow motion, just out here in the open. Very good, actually. Natalie bought a boat. This was the ad when she sold it. 5 miles an hour with aluminum sides, wood paneling and a water slide. Can't beat the heat, so let's take a ride. Take a deep breath, put you some on a pontoon, making waves, catching rays upon the roof. Jumping off the back, don't act like you don't want to. Party in slow motion, just out here in the open. On a pontoon. Thank you all so much.
Well,
What are you going to play for?
I mean, nothing that cool. Shoot.
That's all right. We tune because we care. That's why we do it. Yep. There's a helicopter coming over, taking pictures.
Take a wave, everybody wave.
That's right. Everybody say hi.
Yes. Channel.
I want to know the other stories that they think are true about Monty.
I did hear.
I heard a different thing.
What'd you hear?
She said something else for the first line.
First line, yeah, it rhymes with hitch.
It rhymes with hitch, but
yeah, so yeah, she said something else because he was saying, "What would you say? Just say what you would say." She said, "I would say back in the water," and that's when we knew we got to write this. And I remember Jennifer, my wife, asking, she goes, "Do you think it's something somebody would record?" And I said, "I don't know, but it's different." So that's what happened there. And Lori McKenna, who's a great songwriter, she was in room 7 next to us, and she was writing with a duo, and they were a couple, but the couple was not. It was not. They're no longer a couple, and so like the guy was laying on the floor mad, and the girl was mad, and Lori's just stuck there all day between them
counseling.
And she said she could hear us through the wall, laughing, just howling, and then. I didn't remember this, but she says I came running in there and said, "Hey, we're ordering Jimmy John's for lunch. Do y'all need anything?" And she said, "Just get out of here being that happy." And so then that's what she always says. I don't remember that.
The tuners, like,
You know what they say? If you tune the wrong one, you got to tune them all. The evening is just so nice, right?
this is almost in tune. Okay. I don't have any good stories about my songs. Okay. We'll make some more later.
So
That's what we
this
need,
one,
Barry. That's not.
Is this going to be on the record?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. And Shayna says she loves it.
Shayna texted me a couple minutes ago and said, "Who are you mad at?" Obviously. So.
oh,
Oh, that's a good sign. Now you say the
Just
title. I
wait.
remember it.
just wait.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a song that I don't have a story about. You come through the door like a hurricane, rattling walls and window panes, blow off the roof and let Bug that buries me. I literally can't. Okay, hold on. Well, now I don't know what to do. Okay, the chorus. Who are you now? Who broke your heart and made you cry? Now you're trying to get back up. Who are you looking at when you look in my eyes? Am I a trigger? Am I a fuse on the wrong side of the line? Somebody who's true. Who are you now? I don't think it's me. I don't think it's me. Think it's me. Thanks.
That's Jordan Schoenhardt. Isn't she great?
Featuring
I hope I get a bug on this one because I don't think I can go out without one at this point. All right, thank you. This has been very fun. This has been a blast. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for jamming out. This is awesome. This is not pontoon, but it is. It could be. Just if you think about it, if you like. No, this is called Country Hymn. I wrote this one with my friends Casey Brown and Mark Trussell, and yeah, I hope you like this one. This will.
Josh? It wasn't a Josh?
No Josh in that
A
one.
lot of songs had Joshes involved.
Yeah. Funny thing about Josh, so my name is Jonathan, but if most people, if I go, hey, ask me what my name is, or hey, my name's Jonathan. If you know how when you're just not sure about someone's name and you're like, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. It's always Josh. They always guess Josh. So I've kind of accepted it. So just thanks.
What did you say the name of this song is?
It sounded like Country Ham.
Country Ham. It's
Country
so.
Ham?
No, it's
I can see
country.
it
Sorry.
written.
But see, that's a great. That gave me some
I was
ideas.
so excited. I thought you said
Country Ham.
Yeah, what is that?
Country Ham.
It's called Country Hymn. Sorry.
Oh no, that's
I'm from
even better.
Kentucky.
That's even better.
It's called Country Ham. We're gonna walk on down there.
I am a larger guy.
Country Ham. Out of mashed taters. Amen. That's my mom. All right. There's a way back road by the field where green grass grows. Couple names and I'm in that old life. No place like home, no place like camp. I swear the way the sunset banks of sky brings any long lost soul alive. Like an old country hymn all around me, wherever I am. And I could sing forever and ever, amen. Like an old country hymn, play it again. Wash me white like a picket fence. Every note hits your soul like an old country hymn. Hallelujah. Yeah, mama's cried a table at supper time. My old man and me, porch talking on that. Got a blonde-haired angel, she's all mine in her blue eyes. See the light like an old country hymn all around wherever I am. And I could sing forever and ever, like an old country hymn again. Watch a while like a picket fence. Every note it's so like an old country hymn. All right. Baptized in the Cumberland River, lay me down on Wilmore Farms, that's in Kentucky. Holy water in old Main Street, said I, by and by, like it all, country and all around, wherever. Yeah, screw you. And I could sing forever and ever, amen, like an old, just like an old country inn, all around, wherever I. It's all you can think now, isn't it? I could sing forever and ever, amen, like an old country inn, play again, wash you white like a picket fence. Every note hits so like an old country inn, Martin. Thank you guys.
You have to sing, and it comes out when? When's the first song coming on?
July 16th.
July 16th. You want to look for him. And then
Under the name Josh Hutcherson in cursive. Write a check to
write a check to, and you receive
one country am. What? I'm serious. That's a different thing.
I'm so sorry about
I
that.
am sorry.
I
couldn't stop laughing through the whole song.
It's a beautiful song.
It's a beautiful night.
I love it. I think I grew up where you did. But I didn't know. Or I
It's all good.
Yes. This is Jordan Shellhart. I'm Barry Danny. Thank y'all for letting me.
Thank you guys.
All right, y'all. Let's give them another round of applause. Talk about the gift of music to stir the soul, touch the heart, and they're all very wonderful. Barry and friends. So,
Yes.